Hello, welcome back to another video, and this video once again is on the WK180C. So I've had this rifle since August now, December, so a few months, and I thought I'd do another video on it because I've gotten a lot of questions on the previous videos about this thing, and I thought I'd just answer some of them in a video because a lot of them are pretty good questions. I thought I should let you all know. So first things first, we're going to make sure it's clear. As you can tell, there's no magazine in it, and there is nothing in the chamber. So, a big question that I've been getting, especially on my shooting video, is this mag here. There's been a lot of questions about the LAR-15 magazines, 10 rounders in Canada, and if these are legal. These are perfectly legal. From what I understand, what I know, with firearms laws in Canada, no issues with these. You just gotta, depending on where you use them, if you go on out into the bush on perfectly legal property, these are fine to use. Ranges, some ranges don't like these. You gotta talk to your range warden on that, and they can let you know with these magazines. But these magazines are perfectly good to use. For me, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about these mags. 10 rounds is nice. At the same time, too, I don't know. I really don't know about these mags. They're not my favorite mags to use. Now, I got a question also, which is my favorite types of mags to use with this thing? I'd have to say the Magpul P-Mags, or even aluminum style GI mags. I find they feed a lot better, and they just form a lot better with this rifle. So there's my aluminum one in there right now. Yes, it's 5 rounds, but these do form a lot better than the 10 rounders I have found in my rifle, that it is. Another question I got is in my shooting video, what was the sight I was using? So I was using this cheap Hollow Sun sight that I got off Amazon, just a holographic style sight. I took it off after using it after about 100 rounds because this thing fogged up really quickly in the rain. It's not the best, most expensive holographic sight. I just got it because it was cheap on Amazon. It was like 60 bucks or whatever, and it works all right with this rifle. Held zero, no problem with the 223 that I was shooting out of it. So that's another thing. But also the sight that I mainly use, or I have planned on using it, is this right here. This is an NC Star 3x9 sight that's on it. It goes up to, it's 3 to 9, and it works all right. No issues with it. This is the main sight I use on it. It's a lot better. It's illuminated. It's also pretty cheap. It was like 150 bucks when I got it off Marstar. It was on sale, I believe. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I got this. This sight is really well. I've zeroed it, and it holds zero really well. It's really nice. It also has this quick disconnect. Another one was the iron sights. What iron sights I use? I used iron sights that I found on Amazon yet again, and they work really well, especially these ones. They work amazing with this rifle here. They held zero perfectly fine. Yeah, so that was pretty much for the accessories. I did have a sling on this originally. I took it off because the shooting video fell off while shooting. I got some M-Lock stuff for the front rail here, and it just didn't sit properly. I don't know if it was just because it's cheap stuff on Amazon or whatnot, but it didn't sit right for me on it. But that's why I have the sling off now. Other things with this that a lot of people are wondering about is the charging handle, and how I've been seeing a lot on how these charging handles like to snap off after a couple hundred to 1,000 rounds. And yes, I can 100% see it, but I also see why people are really tightening these down, and they're just snapping off when they're grabbing onto them. I have mine a little bit loose, but I can tell that this might snap off eventually. Another thing with these charging handles to look forward to if you end up having one or own one. Another thing is I asked a question about a mag release because I really wanted to get not a mag release, a bolt release for this, an external one. I looked into getting one, but it turned out that it's not really needed, especially with this charging handle on the side. If you saw the shooting video, it was almost second nature to do that. Another thing with this rifle that not a lot of people have asked, but I think I should let you know. These things are incredibly easy to clean and disassemble. After my shooting video, I completely disassembled this, took everything off, barrel, everything, gas. I took the entire thing down to pretty much nothing. It was so easy to clean and put back together, and actually everything's a little tighter than it was when I first grabbed it out of the box. Yeah, overall, these rifles are good. I have mixed feelings though with mine. Like, I don't know. Should I have bought one? I bought one, and a little bit of me was just like, why'd I buy one? Like, I don't really have a use for it other than plinking around. I was planning to use this for coyote, but in my area there's no coyote, so I don't know. There's use for this, but not really use for it for me. I'll hold on to it for a little bit, but yeah, I kind of wish I went for something different, like a bullpup, like a Tavor or a Type 97, honestly. Kind of wish I went for one of those instead of these, because I already have firearms with the mag forward of the grip. So kind of would have liked a bullpup instead. That's the only other thing, is I wish I actually got a bullpup instead of this thing. Oh well, these are great rifles to have. I honestly think these are really good rifles, and if you have any more questions of them, I'd be happy to let you know what I think of them. Now, other things, I have been away. Yes, I've been uploading on this channel, has been gone. I've been away for a few months. If you want to know more of that story, I have a second channel. I'll probably post it somewhere up top here. Second channel, and that's more of a family channel, and explains why I've been away, and also brings more into my personal life. That channel's really good. I try to post on that more often than not. It's easier to post on that when I'm away, because I don't really have these fun tools hanging around with me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked this quick little video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below on this rifle. I've tried to learn as much as I can about mine, and I do a lot of research on it. Another thing, the brass deflector, I wanted to bring that up quickly before I end this. I brought a $20 brass deflector off eBay. It broke off after 40 rounds. Now, everyone was worried about them because they would scratch up the paint on the side of their rifle. The brass ended up scratching it up pretty good, but after just some CLP and some gun oil and just lightly scrubbing it, it just came off perfectly. There were no scratches on this thing whatsoever. So that's another thing too. Brass deflector, it depends on what you're shooting. If you're shooting a lot of steel case, maybe, but the brass stuff doesn't really make a huge difference. So yeah, if you guys, thank you guys for watching, and comment, subscribe, and like the video. Tell me what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.